He's just been having fun, shopping. That's it.
Attendance despite hype. Paul Mayweather fight was choreographed. Rumor is Mayweather facing 400 mail orders, financial troubles.
There's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true.
Floyd Mayweather's daughter was reportedly overwhelmed and in tears after Stephen A. Smith revealed details about a controversial $42 million fraud situation. Floyd, long recognized for creating long-term family wealth, maintains that everything he built was meant to benefit his children. He stresses that his goal is for them to carry the torch, earning at the same level and protecting the family's financial future for generations ahead.
I've been building generational wealth, even like when my children, love my children. All four of my children are adults. And I told them, listen, no more handouts. No more handouts. It can't be, because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, from here on out, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Floyd Mayweather repeatedly warns that fight purses alone don't guarantee lasting wealth without smart investing. He argues that true financial stability is built through strong business moves, not just money earned in the ring. He even points to his own past financial collapse as proof that without careful planning and strategic investments, even massive fortunes can fade away.
When you're rich for a short period of time. Riches is short term. Wealth is long term. If you can have 100 million, but if you don't got no game plan, it's gonna be gone. If I didn't know what I know now, and they gave me $100 million when I was young, I probably would have fucked it off. But with a lot of time, a lot of experience, being around the right people, I know about balance.
Floyd Mayweather has long celebrated being fully in control, negotiating his own deals, running his career, and refusing to answer to anyone. That self-rule powered his dominance in boxing, but it hasn't translated as smoothly into the business world. Money management often rewards those who lean on qualified advisors. Yet Floyd's habit of going solo has opened the door to high-risk ventures and questionable financial calls, putting noticeable pressure on his overall fortune.
Who negotiates those deals?
Me. Well, you gotta, I'm a little different from every other athlete and entertainer because I keep 100% of the revenue. That's never been done before. I'm my own boss.
There's no manager, there's no agent.
No.
There's no pimp for Floyd.
No.
Wow.
I have a team, and it's a little, I guess I'm lucky.
So you're negotiating that transaction yourself.
Well, exactly. This is how it works. They know my number because I've already...
Floyd Mayweather's drive to stay fully in charge of his money decisions has pushed him into risky territory. Although he earned enormous sums in boxing, he allegedly explored questionable tactics to keep the cash flowing. Reports link him to dubious schemes and controversial associates, suggesting he partnered with unreliable figures when profit was on the table.
Starts in 2018 when Floyd Mayweather was banned for 3 years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Cintratec. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has gotten really into NFTs.
And if you in the NFT world and you betting on me, you will never lose. But what I need you to do right now.
Floyd Mayweather was also accused of leveraging his fame to endorse dubious offers, steering struggling fans toward products and programs that lacked real legitimacy. Instead of prioritizing durable, well-planned investments, he reportedly chased fast cash opportunities, leading to high-risk choices and controversial alliances that weakened his overall financial footing.
That's my new NFT. I've been working on that for months. If I win, you win.
Now, it's pretty obvious from these comments that Floyd has learned nothing after not reading the SEC settlement. So maybe that's why he tells us we can't lose by betting on him. So let's put that to the test with his last 3 NFT projects.
I'm dropping my NFT tonight. FloydNFT.com, August 10th. Go get it right now. Matter of fact, don't even wait till August 10th. Get it now. My NFT. Own a piece of my legacy. Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm not just in 30% or 40%, full 100%. I'm all the way in.
Now, Floyd's world was indeed a huge success.
Floyd Mayweather is widely associated with an ultra-luxurious way of living, but beyond the shine and spectacle, a troubling pattern appears in how he handles money. A recurring theme in his financial conduct is the aggressive purchase of high-end assets while frequently postponing payment, or at times allegedly not settling balances at all. Multiple suppliers and associates, particularly in Dubai, have claimed that unpaid invoices and delayed settlements damaged their working ties with him. Situations like these have reportedly strained partnerships and reduced confidence among those who do business with him. Operating on credit and reputation instead of solid financial discipline creates a fragile foundation.
Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now, for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said, ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point. And knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now, that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people.
Another red flag tied to Floyd Mayweather's money management is his repeated tax trouble. During a podcast discussion, Joe Rogan suggested that falling behind on federal duties like taxes may explain why the IRS continues to monitor him closely. The remarks highlight a sharp contrast. While Floyd showcases exotic cars, designer outfits, and luxury trips, those displays carry no weight with tax officials. Government obligations don't disappear because of fame or fortune. They must be paid no matter how rich someone is.
That money to the IRS, how much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money that there's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats. You can sell those.
Eddie Hearn has openly shared his view on Floyd Mayweather's current direction. Hearn says the ongoing string of exhibition bouts and high-risk financial moves suggests a strong push for fresh cash flow. He finds it puzzling that a fighter who earned so much and reached the top of the sport still appears to be hunting for bigger paydays instead of slowing down.
How about Mayweather?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set. You know, he was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money? I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years.
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending,
it's a lot of expenses.
Yeah.
In a tense sit-down, Stephen A. Smith put Floyd Mayweather on the spot with a powerful choice. Which truly matters more, your legacy or your bank account? The moment was meant to spark deep reflection about purpose and long-term impact. Floyd didn't lean into legacy or history-making. Instead, he steered the answer toward dollars and deals, highlighting his business instincts and the massive revenue he says he's produced. His reply made one thing clear. Financial wins appear to rank higher for him than how he'll ultimately be remembered.
You made money. You're going to make a hell of a lot more money.
But the main thing is I made smart investments, and I still make millions every month.
Do you care about your boxing legacy?
More than what?
We ain't gonna say more than money. We know better. We're not gonna say more than money. We know better.
More than my family? No. So what's more important? My children. Because when I make this money, you know what? I put my children and my family in a position that they are entrepreneurs. They are bosses. I don't want my kids to have to answer to nobody. So I will take the long road. I will take the bumps and the bruises for them, but for my loved ones.
But fear, it's important to point this out about you.
Rumors about Floyd Mayweather's true fight earnings keep circulating, and Chael Sonnen intensified the debate with a bold statement. Sonnen claimed that Floyd never actually received the widely reported $100 million paydays tied to his biggest bouts. That assertion challenges the popular storyline surrounding the scale of Mayweather's fortune and raises fresh doubts about how large those headline numbers really were.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close.
You think it's bull?
I know it is because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life. I'm a promoter right now. He's probably made about $60 million before in one night, which is crazy numbers. Mike Tyson, to put in perspective, when he fought Michael Spinks, that was the biggest fight of all time. When that fight happened, one got $30 million and one got $29.
$250 million against Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. No fighter in history of the world. $250 million to go and box. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
I think Floyd's fighting because he needs the money?
Yeah.
Really? Why? You think he blew through all of his money?
Floyd Mayweather's decision to face Logan Paul in an exhibition bout, rather than a seasoned fighter like Tyson Fury, raised plenty of eyebrows. When questioned about the choice, Floyd explained it was because Logan had a larger following. The response exposed a striking trend in his current approach, a preference for social media, clout over genuine sporting challenge.
Why fight Logan Paul?
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury?
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
Criticism over Floyd Mayweather's exhibition bouts has been widespread, yet his daughter, Iana Yaya Mayweather, reacted with genuine excitement at seeing her father back in the ring. While many interpreted these matches as a desperate attempt to stay relevant, rumors about Floyd's financial health suggest darker times ahead. Sources indicate that 2025 could bring serious money struggles for Mayweather, potentially even pushing him toward bankruptcy. Considering his past spending habits and investment choices, this projection is particularly worrying.
Insider info: Mayweather fight in Miami had low attendance despite hype. Paul Mayweather fight was choreographed. Rumor is Mayweather facing $400 million financial troubles. In celebrity boxing, not everything is as it seems. Take sold out and spontaneous claims with a grain of salt. I was hired to observe, record, and report my findings in 2021 in Miami. Today, in 2025, the stuff is hitting the fan for Mayweather. Were you duped too? What are your thoughts with this latest Floyd Money Mayweather news cycle?
Floyd Mayweather's father, an influential presence throughout his life and career, once remarked, "When money comes, people change." This statement offers a window into the shifts in Floyd's financial habits and personal demeanor over the years. Point one of Floyd's most notorious public remarks, reflecting his boldness and unapologetic confidence, came when he quipped, "When it comes to legalizing bank robbing, I'm the best."
A quick heist. I'm gonna let y'all know this. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. At the end of the day, I'm the smart one. Because I don't care if you write good about me, you write bad about me, just keep writing about me.
Jeff Mayweather, Floyd's uncle and one-time trainer, has voiced both concern and bewilderment over Floyd's life after retirement. Even more troubling, a former business associate disclosed that at the height of his career, Floyd routinely spent more than he brought in. No matter whether his earnings were in the millions or billions, his outgoings consistently outpaced his income.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. We say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved
that's
up.
A fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, you know, he should be able to wire that.
Yeah, I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it. Some different countries be wanting different things. Think about it. How many times have, you know, we've been involved with something and we go, nah, man, we just throw some paper at it. And I'm talking back in the days when we was doing our little 1-2s.
Correct.
And nah, they don't want to drop the case. You'd be like, I'll put the money up for the lawyer. I'll put the money up for the bail. They don't want to drop it. And you find yourself 9-10 months later sitting there like, oh shit, this is getting real. So I think that's the problem he going through. I think it may be getting real.
Wow. That's crazy, man. And you would figure his big homie Al Heyman would rectify it.
Al's a powerhouse. Al's that dude. Al should be able to rectify anything. He's a Harvard lawyer. He's smart. He got PBC. Correct. He raised a couple of $1 billion.
Floyd Mayweather's habit of showering his children with wealth is well known, but it hasn't come without fallout. According to Tank, Floyd's daughter repeatedly messaged him on Snapchat, and when he refused her requests, he reportedly reacted with intense anger. Tank claims that Floyd's fury triggered a series of events that ultimately derailed his career, leaving him in a difficult position. In 2020, his daughter Iana Mayweather made headlines after being arrested for allegedly stabbing a woman connected to rapper NBA Youngboy, with whom she reportedly had an ongoing dispute.
Yeah, I kept telling him though, I paid him my money. I kept telling him, man, niggas ain't do nothing. Yeah. The one with the hair, I guess he the owner of the company, and the one outside worked for him. Bullshit, man. For one, the whole time you heard me raising my the whole time you heard me raising my tone. Bro, you never got out the car.
Bro, what happened? You had put her out the house? Because he was trying to say you put some water out the house.
I'm about to show you.
All her stuff was out in the front. She was out front, and she went in the car with the security guard. Then she got out of the car and walked back into the back.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. Confronted her in the back.
That's the problem. She never was in the backyard, right?
So that's what he said.
Man, tell me why I was looking for this girl the whole time. She was in his car.
He did say she was in the car.
Right. You my security. My security.
Hold on, though. He also said that she got out.
When she got out, I done woke up by then. When I walk outside, she on my front porch. She asked for a phone. I walk inside to get her phone. When I come back, she's sitting right there. Nah, get the fuck out.
The episode saw Yaya released from jail in under a day after posting $30,000 bail. Floyd's reaction was one of unwavering support, openly stating that he was proud of his daughter. Yet, his attempts to protect her from the fallout of her actions underscore a problematic approach, not just to parenting, but also to managing money and responsibility.
And I feel like it's always the women versus the other woman as opposed to the guy that had a commitment to you. Yeah. I'm not saying go stab him, but now she's going to be the one behind bars. Yeah. And his life is going to go on.
Floyd Mayweather continues to stand firmly by his daughter, emphasizing that he seeks no conflicts with anyone. He even refers to NBA Youngboy as a son, demonstrating his steadfast loyalty and commitment to family above all else.
You know, people on the outside. Yeah, I'm proud of my daughter, because even though she's a little young to have a baby, 21, and she'll be 22 this year, but I'm proud of her. I'm proud of NBA Youngboy. Very, very talented young kid. One of the biggest artists as far as in music. He got a cult-like following. I look at him, you know, just like one of my sons. I look at him just like one of my sons. I only want the best for him. And
that's a wrap for today's video. Stay tuned for the next one.